Welcome back, peeps, to Mind Over Matter, and I'm here with a very quick collective haul. I always say it's quick, but really it's not. So I am here with a home and teacher haul. I've kind of got a mix of things that are happening here, so I'm just going to go get right to it. I've been shopping, and I wanted to get a few last minute things for like stocking stuffers, and of course I stopped at the Dollar Tree, and everything is wiped out at this point. We've got so much going on, hustle and bustle, and there's about 2 or 3 Dollar Trees in my area, but I always frequent one of them that's very close to my home. So without further ado, let's get started here. So I picked up 6 pairs of socks. Now these socks are by the Sugar-a-Doo 2 soft, super soft socks, and these are for women, and oh my gosh, these are, I mean, you could say they're like a knockoff, like what you get like at Bath and Body Works. You might get them at Lush, you might get them at Victoria's Secret, but they are super, super soft, and they just do the trick. When it's cold out or you're just feeling a little chilly, these are perfect. Now these are really nice to wear into bed because they don't have the little rubber grippers on the bottom, but these have the little rubber grippers, and they work fantastic. So I picked up the peach and the pink with stripes. These are for some stocking stuffers. I picked up the purple with the grippers. It's really nice. Picked up the fuchsia, and the lighting really doesn't help it much here, but picked up the fuchsia, and they also have the grippers. And then we've got the stripes, red and white and blue, which is super cute, and then the purple and white and blue. And so I picked up 6 sets, and I'll be putting them into stockings come tomorrow. Actually, maybe this afternoon or this evening. Okay, then I'm moving on to these socks. These are actually new. I've not seen them at the dollar store at all. And they're thermal boot socks, but they had a few to look at in the store, and they were all open, and they're really comfortable and really warm. And they do say boot socks, but honestly, they can be worn in the house under PJs. So I picked up some of those to put into some stockings as well. So I picked up the red, and this is black. Now I want to say they had navy, but nah, it didn't strike my fancy. So I picked up those. Okay, these beauties right here, holy guacamole. It is the Motherlode of all Motherlodes. There was not very many of them. I want to say there was about 10, and I kind of felt guilty picking up all of them, but I did pick up 6, so I'm not even gonna feel bad about it at all. So these are foam dry erase blocks. Now I have all kinds of these blocks for reading, for math, actually just for reading. And what they have are questions so that the students can roll the die, and whatever question it lands on, it helps them with comprehension in the classroom. Whatever story we're reading, any article we are reading, any type of passage, it's the best thing. So I do a lot of cooperative learning strategies where every group will have a little foam square like this, little cube, and they're just throwing questions around. And I use the cubes primarily for introduction to lessons or within a lesson, so beginning or before reading strategies, during reading strategies, and after. So foam dry erase, I can write my own questions, but the best part about this is that I don't have to use it just in reading, whereas I have the ones in my classroom that are specifically for a skill, a specific skill. Here I can make my own questions, and I can use them for any skill, any subject that I want. Whether it's, let's say, comparing and contrasting, we're working on main idea, we're working with math, anything that has to do with reading, I can use these for, and I can also share them with my co-teaching partner who teaches the math, science, and social studies. So, oh my gosh, you have no idea how excited I am for those. So they only had them in red and yellow, so I picked up 6. I have 5 groups in my classroom, and I picked up an additional one so that I could have one at my guided reading table, so I could always create questions for the different groups. And sometimes you can make the questions as generic as you can, depending on what group you're working with. You can make them all the same for the same type of skill. You can differentiate. I mean, it is so amazing. So many things you can do with this. I can't even speak because I'm so excited about this. So if you happen to find these at your local Dollar Tree, pick them up. I promise you it's worth it. And of course, the best selling point is that they are foam dry erase, you know, with a little bit of tissue or a dry erase marker eraser, or just some wet wipes. Done. Start over, do another lesson. Okay, next few things I did pick up. I apologize, guys. My lighting is terrible where I'm at this moment, and I apologize for the glare. So I picked up some push pins. I am in desperate need. I had no idea that I had gotten down to the bare minimum in my classroom. So when I go back, I have some push pins, and I picked up these playing cards. Now, I think I've hauled these before in a previous haul, but I actually use these. Now, I love the pattern on these. I use these for math games. I tutor after school, and I have students that are needing math help. They're needing a lot of reading help. And I have students that are in 2nd grade, they're in 3rd grade, and some are in 4th. So I can use these for different kinds of skills, whether they're doing multiplication practice, where we play a game, they throw down a card, I throw a card, the first person to tell the answer of the 2 cards multiplied together, they get the pair. And then the person who has the most pairs at the end of the lesson is the winner. Same thing with addition. You can do it with subtraction, but there's a skill that you have to teach students, make sure that they know that the larger number is up top unless it's a double digit number. But anyway, I picked up these Maverick cards. I'm excited because I had so many decks, and at least these I can keep in my teacher bag or my tutoring bag, and I can take them back and forth with me, and I don't have to take them out of the classroom. Okay, so I went looking specifically for some thank you cards. My students were so amazing, and there were so many treats and lovely gifts for the holidays, and they had these amazing thank you cards that just came in. And so I love this one because it actually says thank you for your gift, and at the back it's blank, so I can write my own little note. And I picked up 16 of these so that I can write some notes for my students, so when I get back they'll be sitting on their desk. Okay, so some of the home things I picked up. I picked up these Sure Scents honeysuckle and vanilla home sprays. I really only use them in the restroom, and they're amazing, and they last a long time. I mean, compared to Airwick and Glade, of course, they don't last as long as those, but this does the trick. I mean, really, and it's $1, and it's a lot of product. If you look, these are 10 ounces versus the Glade and the Airwick. They're only about 7.5 ounces. And I figured, you know what? If I'm going to save myself some time as to going out and getting more stuff, then I'll just pick up these 2 and work with it. Now, what I have in the back is some furniture polish. I was running out of it. And this is a great furniture polish. I know I've hauled this before, possibly about 2 years ago. And, you know, compared to Pledge and other polishes, it's not the greatest, but it does the work. It does the job. And if you want to put some elbow grease into it, it is perfection. So I went ahead and got another bottle. I could not believe my eyes when I walked into this Dollar Tree. They had selfie sticks. Now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's not going to work. That's not something that, you know, I want to get. It's not something that, it's not something that is worth it. I promise you, it extends to 22 inches. And I actually put my cell phone, I am the person who has the most bulkiest cell phone because I have an OtterBox around my iPhone. And I was able to fit my OtterBox and everything in this and take a picture. And I was not walking out of the Dollar Tree without trying it. And it works. I'm so excited. So if you happen to find the selfie sticks in your Dollar Tree, I would totally recommend it. Okay. The next few items were some Gain fabric softener. I mean, I know I could probably pick this up at like Walmart or Target, but I'm there and the convenience, I mean, really 30 sheets for $2. And I really wish I would have brought my coupons in, because sometimes I can snag these babies for $2 for $1 if I have $1 off of Gain or any size. You have to kind of watch though the size. If it's 15 sheets or more, I think it's a passable, or is that a word? It's doable to use a coupon. I've done it before, so I'm pretty sure you can. But I'm pretty bummed I didn't have my coupons. But still, $2, it's still a really great deal. Now, I have gone on a hunt for these cleaners for the bathroom. It's basically kind of like the scrubbing bubbles tablets that you stick down inside the tank, and it takes care of cleaning the toilet for you every time you flush. The great thing about this is that there's 2 in the box, and it has bleach, and it leaves a nice little color in your toilet. So I picked up, I want to say 6 tablets. There's just 2 in each, and it's perfect for my home, and if I need more, I'll just go back and get more. Okay, the last few things I picked up were some candy. I got these 12 candy canes, and this, again, is for stocking stuffers in the blueberry flavor. I mean, I love mint, don't get me wrong, but every so often you want something sweet, not something so much minty. But I did get 6lets. Do you remember these? Oh my gosh, I grew up on these little candies. You could go into like a local gas station and pick them up for like 5 cents a piece. But they had these, and it was a limited edition. It is gluten-free and nut-free. My mom loves these. She says that she grew up with them, and she lived in Puerto Rico, so she grew up with them. And so I'm putting a few of these things in stockings for my family. Okay, the last few things were Christmas items. You know how it is. You go out there and you start shopping, and then you start realizing, oh my gosh, I have a gift card, but I don't have a box for it. So I picked up 3 boxes, one in red, and this one is really sparkly. And then I got in gold and in silver. Now the silver one is really nice because it's nice and flat. So it's kind of different, you know, when you put it under the Christmas tree. Now the last 2 things I got were these awesome bags. You get 2 for the price of 1. So you get 2 for $1. And one says no peeking, and the other side says from Santa. So I got 2 of the same because I do have few more gifts that I have to wrap, and I realized I don't have a box or even a bag that's big enough for, I mean, I do have bags, but they're way too big, so I just picked up those small ones. So that's it, guys. That is it for my haul. Again, I'm super excited about these babies right here. So if you get a chance to find you some, you need to run. I mean, run and go get you some for your classroom if you are a teacher. But if you're not, and you're just stopping by and checking out all the really cool things that I was able to find at Dollar Tree, and you found something that you really like, well, leave me a message in the comment section below and let me know what item is something that struck your fancy and that you will be possibly looking for into the new year. I may not have another haul before the new year, but I wanted to wish all of my peeps a fantastic holiday and a blessed new year. And, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and I will see you later. Thanks. Happy holidays.